Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from mid-January to mid-February. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Sagittarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Magician in reverse. Okay, so Sagittarius, your challenge has a lot to do with the Ace of Pentacles. I do sense that you have a major opportunity that's coming into your life. Okay, it's major opportunities coming in. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles and see what the important message is here for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. I'm really strongly getting here in the recent past there was some sort of conflict. I feel like this conflict happened excuse me, with maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting maybe a Leo here or a Virgo, Taurus. I'm really strongly getting that somebody here didn't want to confront the issues, so they decided to disconnect, or they constantly disconnect. So every time something here needs to be confronted, they just disconnect from it. They don't want to confront the real issue at hand. This is what I'm seeing in the recent past. We're going to clarify and get more information in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Empress, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So I'm really strongly getting here, somebody here in the present moment wants to make an offer to you. I do see a few things I'm picking up on. I'm picking up, number one, somebody here wants to apologize. But things are just not the same is what I'm getting. Like, ever since something happened here, things just haven't been the same between you and this person. There's a desire to also reconcile here with you. Of course, with Mercury retrograding right now until I believe mid-February or the second week of February, there is a desire here to reconcile with you and maybe work things out. And the Empress is here. So somebody wants to nurture this connection still. We're going to find out more when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. I'm really strongly getting here in the near future that a lot of you are going to be needing to listen to your intuition. The High Priestess often talks to me about, you know, our intuition, our spiritual centers within us to be able to make the right decisions, our intuition guiding us here. The Emperor is here, so there is an opportunity for stability in the near future. I'm also seeing if some of you have wanted to find a new job or you've been wanting to find work, I do see that maybe being possible, but you will have to listen to your intuition because your intuition is going to be able to guide you on how to secure the stability that you're seeking in the near future. Okay, so we're going to get more information when we clarify. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician, Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, Judgment, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what you don't see coming is the fact that if you've been dealing with maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I see this person, they've withdrawn from you or they're in the process of withdrawing. Something here has been delayed, and I think the reason why this situation has been delayed between you and this person is because you're not really recognizing the signs. There's something here about signs, synchronicities that are coming in, but a lot of you are not maybe consciously aware of it. I do feel for others of you, there was a third party situation and you still haven't completely gotten over it. That could be another reason why A certain connection hasn't really moved forward here. Some of you were really dealing with someone who manipulated you, okay, in the recent past. And, you know, again, I feel like that because you haven't completely done the inner work, you know, or you're maybe still in the process of doing the inner work, that may be the reason why something here again isn't moving forward the way that you want to. Okay, Knight of Wands is in reverse. So a lot of you have to be careful not to be doing things haphazardly, just doing things, you know, based on, you know, that's just how I feel, that's how I'm going to do it. There should be some form of logic because there's absolutely no air energy here. Okay, which is telling me that a lot of what's going on right now in your life is being done illogical. Okay, so, you know, especially when it comes to love. So there's a reason why you're going through what you're going through. There's a reason why something here is delayed. Now, another thing you have to keep in mind is I believe Mercury retrograde's happening in Capricorn and Aquarius, and those two houses in astrology are imperative for you because Capricorn rules your second house. So if this has anything to do with your finances, it is advised not to do things without being logical, okay? Because judgment is in reverse, which means you don't know the full story. You think you know the full story, you don't, and that's why you have to be careful, okay? Five of Cups in reverse, something here wasn't completely resolved here when it came to some sort of emotional third-party situation that happened. And at the bottom of that, you have the Hangman again here in reverse. So a lot of you want to take action, but now is not the time. Unless you have Mercury retrograde in your natal birth chart, now is not the time to take action, okay? That's what you don't see coming. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, which is your challenge, is clarified by the Tower, the World in reverse, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, see, something here isn't completely over. You want to take action, right? You're like, yeah, I want to take action. It's not done yet, Sagittarius. Your biggest challenge here is to recognize why something here is not ending, okay? And there was a Tower moment. Some of you are still in the phase of this Tower moment, but you know, your message here, your biggest challenge here is to identify. Remember I was saying there's no sword energy in what you don't see coming? And look, there is sword energy because Spirit is telling you when it comes to your challenge that in order for you to get to this, okay, and a lot of you want the Ace of Pentacles. You're like, yeah, I want this opportunity. Yeah, I want it. Yeah, I'm Sagittarius. I want this opportunity. You got to do the research. You know, the thing is, Sagittarius, you're a very lucky sign. You're one of the most luckiest signs of the zodiac. Problem is, the reason why you always fail and you don't take advantage of the opportunities in your life is because you don't do the research. You don't take action to study and learn. And there's something here that you need to study and learn. And primarily, it's not about going out and just studying anything. It's about studying your past experiences. So if you had an experience where there was a breakup, or you had an experience where you know, whatever, apply it to your life. Something happened in your life. It was a big lesson. Tower moment after tower moment after tower moment, and everywhere you turn, this crumbled and that crumbled, and everything was just breaking down. And it's not completely over. It's still happening. But Spirit is saying, are you learning from this? Or are you just saying, oh, that's life, it's a coincidence? Because it's not. There's a reason why it's happening. Okay? So there's a reason why it's happening. It's happening to teach you something. The question is, have you learned anything up until this point? Because if you're just saying, no, I want this to be over, I want it to be done, just close the cycle out, close the cycle. Spirit's saying, no, it's not going to happen like that. You need to learn something from this, okay? And that's your challenge. Because a lot of you want to get to this place like, okay, so I have to do this to get to this opportunity. Okay? You want this and you can have it, but you also have to learn why you're where you're at in the first place. What did you learn from it? Okay? Page of Swords. That's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups. You have the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so for many of you in the recent past, I do feel like there was a desire here to reconcile with you. There was a desire here to work something out. But every time you tried to maybe work things out with this person, conflict after conflict. Yeah, but you did this. But remember when you did this? And somebody here couldn't let it go. They couldn't let it go. They were just like, but remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? Remember, what about this? What about that? What about this? And it's like you and this person still have a very strong connection with one another. It's like, it's sickly insane how strong of a connection you have with this person. But you know what ended it here in the past? Somebody kept going back to something that happened and they couldn't get over it. And every time this person would go back to, you know, saying, well, this happened, this person would just leave. They would just be like, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. Abandon. Five of Pentacles. I'm out. Peace. I'm gone. Don't need to do this anymore, right? So this is what I'm seeing here in the past. Someone refused to admit. Someone refused to admit why a conflict happened. Someone refused to admit why something here came to an end. They wanted to reconcile with you, but they weren't willing to let that ego down and say, you know what, I did make a mistake. And as a result of that, the person would just keep leaving. You'd come back together, you know, this is what I'm seeing, right? Same conflict. Didn't want to confront the situation, okay? So this is what I'm seeing here in the recent past. Now, in the present moment, we go back to the same thing again. Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. Three of Cups. I want to be with you, Sagittarius. I want to reconcile. But you're not interested. Or maybe they're not interested. I don't know. Somebody here now is in this place of, yeah, but I want to be nurtured. I want to be loved. I want to, you know, I want love. I want to grow. I want to, you know, and it's like, are you learning the lessons that you learned here? There's big lessons here that have to be learned, okay? So let's clarify the Three of Cups. What's this reconciliation about? Is someone wanting to reconcile with you? Do you want to reconcile with them? What is the Three of Cups here all about? The Three of Cups is clarified by the Page of Wands. You have the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody here wants to move into a new direction. I feel like that's you, Sagittarius. You want to move into a new direction. You want to celebrate this new direction. You want to celebrate that you're free from something now. You want to celebrate that you can finally feel at peace within yourself. For others of you, I feel like someone here wants to reconcile. They want things to change. They want stability. They want to be with you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. But the problem I'm also seeing is that someone here acts like they're not interested. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. You see, so again, like I said, somebody here wants to have a new beginning with you. This is someone that has really invested a lot of time, energy, effort within the connection, but the reason why this person acts like they're not interested is because the issue was never resolved between you and them. It was never resolved, right? And this is the problem, right? It's like, you know, confronting the issues, being honest with yourself. So the opportunity is there, right? Your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles, and it's showing up in the present moment. So what's blocking you from this opportunity that you want is two things. First of all, the forgiveness hasn't happened correctly. Somebody here doesn't want to confront. They just want to, you know, express and then run away. And that's not the right way to deal with things, number one. And number two, the issue is not looking at the past lesson. There was a lesson to be learned here. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that to yourself and saying, you know what, yeah, I did do that wrong. And, you know, I learned from it and I'm ready to move on. Or, you know, maybe your person needs to do that. Maybe your person needs to say, you know what, yeah, I did make a mistake. That's life. You know, don't condemn me. I just, you know, forgiveness, healing, and moving on. That's what the Empress does. The Empress is nurturing. It's like mother, you know, mother tells you, don't do it again. You learn from it and you move on, right? That's how we grow. And that's what the message is here for you in the present moment. It's like you could have stability, you can have this change, you can have this new beginning that you want, but you also have to identify what you've learned, and you also have to identify what pain you're still holding on to. Because if you're still holding on to some sort of pain and you're not admitting that to yourself, Sagittarius, the only person that you're cheating is yourself. You're not cheating anybody else but yourself by doing that. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here in the present moment. All right. Now, in the near future, there will be a major opportunity for you to work something out here, okay? I'm also getting a major opportunity for stability that you want. And there may be an important message here from your intuition. We're going to clarify that and see more. Now, first, I want to clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician, the Six of Cups, and the Justice. Okay, so in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that there will be a court proceeding, like maybe a divorce, or if it's not a divorce, there's something here about you and a person from your past finally being able to say, look, let's be grown adults here. Let's forgive one another. Let's bring things back into balance and let's move on with our lives. And this is the biggest thing that a lot of you haven't been able to confront. And it's going to finally happen for you in the near future. Okay. So there's two things. You're going to set something right here in the near future with someone from your past. Okay. Could be a job that you were in, relationship, marriage, you know, commitment, a family member, maybe apply it to your situation, and you're going to be the one doing it because the Magician's here. So this is about, the Magician's all about yourself, your energy that you manifest, that you create. It's the alchemist, right? So that's going to be your step to getting one step closer to the stability that you're seeking. However, your intuition is trying to tell you something really important here that you need to know. So let's clarify the High Priestess. What is Sagittarius's intuition trying to tell them in the near future here with the High Priestess? So the High Priestess is clarified by the Fool, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So in the near future, your intuition is saying, look, what is stopping you from having your brand new beginning is you being closed off to the truth. What is the truth? I'm going to go back to your challenge. What did you learn from the Tower moment that happened, or that is currently happening? What are you learning from this? Go within yourself, listen to your intuition, spend some time on your own. What are you learning from this? And the only reason why I'm saying this, I'm not saying this to be, you know, annoying. I'm saying this so that it doesn't happen again, so that when it happens again, you already know what you're getting into. So Spirit is saying in the near future, you will have the stability and happiness and the new beginning that you seek, but you also have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself about how you ended up where you're at now and what you need to learn from it in order to move forward, okay? So let's get some advice for you. Beautiful reading. It seems like an intense reading, but it's one that somebody here needs to hear, okay? So let's get some advice. All right, so your advice here is the Star, the Hierophant, and the Six of Pentacles. Your biggest piece of advice moving forward, Sagittarius, is to heal, to forgive, to use the water energy, okay? Now, Aquarius isn't water energy, it is air energy, but it is very much associated with water because what Aquarius ends up progressing into is Pisces. Every sign progresses into the following sign, okay, astrologically. So one of the things that you're being called to do right now is to think about your future, to think about, you know, not just how you feel in the present moment or what you've been experiencing, but you know, being on that journey, okay? The star is about a journey. It's about the future, yes, but it's also about the journey to the future, right? So for many of you, you want a commitment, you want to get married, you want to be with someone, you want to feel loved, you want your life to come back into balance, but you also have to facilitate that. You have to give that to yourself. You know, which means healing yourself, being honest with yourself. What do you need to heal within yourself to bring your life back into balance? Because the only way you can be happy with someone else is if you're happy with yourself. And it all starts with you. What do you need to heal within yourself so that you can have the beautiful commitment and connection that you seek? Okay, that's going to start with you. Okay, so Sagittarius is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.